The first cheat code is to spend time with people who have common futures and not common pasts. If you're looking to transform your life, your inner circle is everything. Make sure that you're spending time with people that have the same vision for where you want to go, and they have the same interests and beliefs and values for the person you want to become. If you continue to spend time with people that are making poor decisions, that are pessimistic, that are bringing you down, you will become that old version of yourself. Number 2, prioritize health and fitness before it's too late. So many people wait until they have a heart attack, until they have diabetes, until they go to the doctor and the doctor tells them they must transform their health before they start making their health and fitness a priority. Outside of the physical benefits, you will feel mentally stronger and tougher as well. Prioritize your health and fitness before it's too late. Number 3, learn how to stack small wins. Confidence isn't built at the top of the mountain. Confidence is built by learning how to stack small wins on the way up and continuing to believe in yourself even when the odds are stacked against you. If you stack small wins and you achieve small goals, you will feel better about yourself and more confident to achieve what you have ahead. Number 4, stop focusing on what other people are doing. We spend so much time judging what our neighbors are doing, what people on social media are doing, what our friends and family are doing, that it takes away from our ability to focus on what we're doing, what we want, our values, our goals for our life. Pay attention to yourself and get really good at spending time alone and creating a vision for what you want to get out of your life. Number 5, take full responsibility for your life. I get it. Sometimes life isn't fair, but if you put responsibility onto other people to have control over your life, you will instantly lose. Take control of your behaviors, your actions, your habits, and watch your life change. Number 6, learn how to face your fears. We talked about confidence a few minutes ago, and one of the other best ways to build confidence is to do things that challenge you and scare you. A lot of times the idea of the fear itself is greater than what it actually is. So face your fears and watch how much your confidence will grow. Number 7, develop a whatever it takes mentality. Sometimes life is tough and sometimes achieving things takes a lot of hard work, dedication, fortitude, etc. But you have to develop a whatever it takes mentality, meaning whatever comes in front of you, whether it's a challenge, whether it's a small adversity, you have to persevere no matter what to achieve whatever it is you're going after in your life. Number 8, find healthy ways to cope with stress. Stress can destroy you if you're not careful. If you're using things like substances or you become very reactive when you're stressed, your life will get worse. So find healthy ways to cope with stress, whatever that is for you. It could be working out, it could be going to therapy, it could be talking to a mentor, it could be going for a walk. Whatever it is, find something that works for you, develop a good discipline around how you manage your stress, and your life, I promise you, will get better. Number 9, focus on how far you've come and not how far you have to go. I say this so much because it's easy in life to think about all the things that you haven't achieved, to think about all the things you haven't done, that you haven't overcome. The hard thing is looking at things objectively and saying, oh, I have achieved this, I have achieved that, or I'm so grateful for the things that I do have in my life, instead of focusing so much on the things that you don't have. I can guarantee you that if you can focus on the progress you have made in your life, instead of focusing on the things that you haven't done, you'll feel better about yourself, you'll feel less stressed, and you'll feel more confident in your ability to live a fulfilling life. Number 10, practice gratitude daily. Now, you don't necessarily have to write something down, but this could be just the way that you behave in your life. If you're grateful for your health and fitness, that means you go to the gym. If you're grateful for a relationship, that means you treat that person with love and respect and you care about that person. If you're grateful for your career or your job, it means you show up on time and you give it your best every single day. Practice gratitude daily and watch your life get better. Number 11, don't sweat the small stuff. If I were going to look back on what I'm worrying about today, 3 weeks from now, 3 months from now, or 3 years from now, would I be worrying about it as much as I am now? And most times you wouldn't be. So just learn to not sweat the small stuff because it'll overtake your life and it'll prevent you from having meaningful relationships and it'll bring you down long term. Number 12, shoot your shot. Shoot your shot, whether it's you're asking somebody out, whether you are asking for a promotion, whether you are chasing a passion of yours to hopefully turn it into a business. Learn how to bet on yourself and it will pay off in the long run. Number 13, discipline over motivation. Motivation is great. It definitely gets you started, but it could be fleeting. The way to achieve your goals and get what you want in life is to stay consistent and to be disciplined. Number 14, stop feeling sorry for yourself. If you feel sorry for yourself long enough, you'll be really sorry long term because you will spend so much time on what's wrong in your life that it will prevent you from taking action to improve your life and move forward. Number 15, you can't outrun your problems. You can't jump from relationship to relationship or job to job and expect your life to get better. Look yourself in the mirror and do the work on yourself, and watch your life get better. Number 16, prioritize yourself or no one else will. You have to put yourself first in order to have healthy relationships, a fulfilling career, and to live your best life. No one's going to do the work for you, and no one's coming to save you. Be sure to prioritize yourself. Number 17, stand up for what you believe in. So many people are afraid to stand up for themselves when it comes to their job or in relationships because they're afraid of being disliked by other people. And what I can tell you is if you do this for long enough, you will end up disliking yourself because you'll be upset with yourself for not standing up for yourself or what you believe in and making sure that you're being treated in the way that you deserve. Number 18, don't be a chameleon. I know it's super important to be relatable to people and to have common interests and common hobbies. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is losing your sense of identity and acting like somebody else in order to be liked by other people. The only way to have real relationships with people is to act like yourself so that people can get to know you for who you truly are. Don't be a chameleon. Number 19, keep your word. Keep your word to yourself. Keep your word to other people. Nobody likes a liar. Nobody likes people who don't tell the truth. So make sure to be honest in the best way possible. Number 20, learn how to self-regulate. One of the most important things that I learned how to do was to learn how to self-regulate my emotions. When I was younger, I couldn't, and I used drugs as a way to cope and numb the pain. Once I used things like meditation, fitness, therapy, etc., is a way to learn how to regulate my emotions. My life got so much better. So make sure that you learn how to regulate your emotions so that you can control your emotions. They don't control you. Number 21, stop chasing perfection. Perfection is an illusion, and it can make you always be dissatisfied with yourself. Focus on becoming just a little bit better each day and stop chasing perfection. Number 22, reach out to people you care about more. You never know when it's going to be the last time you tell somebody you love them. You never know when it's going to be the last time you talk to somebody or see somebody. Reach out to the people that you love and care about more, and I guarantee you won't regret that. Number 23, protect your energy at all costs. You have to be self-aware and mindful about how things impact you and the way you're living your life. This could be your habits, your behaviors, the people you spend time with, etc. Like, just be mindful of how things are impacting your energy, because if you have low energy, it's going to negatively impact your relationships, your health, your career, and your ability to live a meaningful life. So be sure to protect your energy at all costs. Number 24, sometimes you have to play hurt. Just because you don't feel like your best that day doesn't mean you can't show up and give it your best. Go to the gym, do the thing, just give it your 100% that day, even though you're not feeling 100%. Number 25, you don't have to be liked by everyone. Remember, if you stand for everything, you stand for nothing. It's supernatural in life to not be liked by people if you stand up for what you believe in, your own values, and your beliefs. It's okay to not be everybody's cup of tea. Just make sure you're doing it in a loving and compassionate way, and stop worrying so much about being liked by everyone. Number 26, things happen for you and not to you. I know this is super cliche and everybody says it, but there's no other way to look at things that happen to you in your life. You have to understand that things are just part of the journey. They're part of the process. If you look at things in a way where everyone's against you and the world is against you, you're going to feel sorry for yourself. You're going to be a victim, and you're not going to get where you want to in life. Number 27, stop fixing long-term problems with short-term solutions. Short-term solutions only work short term, and there's always a price to pay for using the quick fix. Do the work, build healthy habits, understand that problems in life are going to always be there, and find effective ways to deal with them. Number 28, just because it's familiar doesn't mean it's healthy. Your environments create a false sense of normalcy. If you're hanging out with people that party all the time, that are doing drugs, that are living a very unhealthy life, you're going to think that's very familiar and normal. But once you get out of that box and you spend time with people that are living healthy lives, that are focusing on making a difference in the world and bettering themselves, you will begin to understand that's also normal as well. So you have to create a new normal. And just because it's familiar doesn't necessarily mean that it's healthy. Number 29, don't be afraid to ask for help. I know it can be challenging sometimes when you're struggling to reach your hand out and say that you're having a hard time and you need some help, but I promise you it will pay off in the long run. Whether it's a friend, whether it's a therapist, whether it's a medical professional, whether it's somebody in your family, don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help when you need it. Number 30, sometimes life just isn't fair. Life is going to happen to you. And when it does, you just take your licks, you take the hits, and you get back up and you keep moving forward. If you think that the world is against you, you're going to have problems long term because you'll constantly think that you'll have no chance at actually succeeding in life. So get back up and move forward. Number 31, learn how to play the long game. Be in it for the long run and for the journey and not for the short, quick dopamine hits. I can promise you it'll pay off in the long run, whether it comes to relationships, whether it comes to your health, your job, whatever it is. Focus on the long term and not the short hits that come in between. Number 32, your mindset influences your outcomes. If you believe you can do something, you will. There's an old quote that's not mine that says something like, if you believe that you can, you will. If you believe that you can't, you won't. And it's so true. If you tell yourself you can't do something, the odds of you being able to actually achieve it are very low. If you believe in yourself to achieve that thing, you have a greater chance of actually reaching your goals. Number 33, pay close attention to your habits. Show me your habits and I'll show you your future. If you have unhealthy habits, you're going to live a very unhealthy life. If you have healthy habits, you're going to live a very healthy life. Gain self-awareness and understand how your habits and behaviors are impacting your life. Number 34, don't be so hard on yourself. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fail. But what's not okay is letting those mistakes and failures dictate how you feel about yourself for the rest of your life. Show yourself some grace and compassion and move on. Number 35, have a few friends in your life that you can really count on. Who's that person you can call when you need help? Who's that person you can call when you really need a ride? Who's that person you can call for some advice when you really need it? Have a few friends in your life that you know you can count on, and trust me, it'll pay off in the long run. Number 36, keep your eyes on what's in front of you. If you focus too much on your past, you will stay there and it will prevent you from moving forward in your life. It's okay to acknowledge your past and some of the mistakes that you've made or some interactions you wish you didn't have or whatever the case may be. But what you have to do is pay attention to what's in front of you, keep moving forward, and focus on how far you've come and not how far you have to go. Number 37, do hard things. Life is hard, and the more things that you do that challenge yourself, the better your life will be. Nobody gets anywhere by taking the easy road. Do the hard things. Get up early and get that workout in. Have that tough conversation. Ask that person out. Stand up for yourself when it's challenging. Do the cold plunge, whatever the case may be. You have to do hard things and embrace discomfort in order to live a meaningful life.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, I really think you're going to like this video as well. I'll see you there.